Hi everyone, it's Maybell with Love Shaped Intuition. It is April 2025. I'm back with another reading. This is for the month of April for each individual zodiac sign. I'm going to be pulling 5 oracle cards, one for each week of the month. I will be pulling tarot as well as advice. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions are continuing to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate all your support. To find out other ways you can support my channel, visit the comment section or the description box. If this is not your zodiac sign, feel free to look for those posted up on my channel. I will be putting them in a playlist to also make them easier to locate. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Hi Scorpio, happy April. Okay, what is the general energy for the month of April for Scorpio? Okay, willing release. Body and soul. The Oracle's gift. The uncharted sea. And sacred reverence. Alright, so needing to let things go to our higher power, to God's Source Spirit, to perhaps there's a wish or something that you're hoping for comes out like a certain outcome, but you're needing to release exactly how it will happen. So once you've put in energy, effort, investment, you've done what you can in a situation, then you kind of like let it go so that you don't sabotage the situation by holding on too tightly. Body and soul, you need to be practical, but also kind of allow yourself to connect to spirit and rejuvenate, especially like with meditation or yoga or just getting time outdoors in nature, really kind of getting centered, aligning your chakras, but taking care of the physical body is important as well. The Oracle's gift, you might be a reader or a healer yourself. You might be receiving messages, signs, symbols, synchronicities. Your intuition is strong right now. You might be receiving messages, as like oracle cards or tarot readings. You might be receiving a gift or giving a gift. You might also be drinking tea. This is kind of going or treading into the unknown, perhaps not knowing what step is next. You're kind of just getting ready to like travel, but it's perhaps taking a step that you've never taken before. And holding the key, or someone holds the key to this heart energy, being compassionate, and something having to do with like the healing energy and absorbing other people's energy. So making sure that you are calling back your energy, cleansed, healed, and renewed. But having compassion and love and getting grounded, staying grounded is important. But the word sacred, so holding things sacred or special to you. Alright, let's go ahead and set those aside, and then we're going to do your weekly energy for Scorpio, week 1. Okay, these two want to come out. We have happiness and wisdom. So perhaps hearing wisdom, learning more this week. You might also be using your intuition. Again, the numbers that came out before were card number 46, 47, 49, 37, and 5. So now we have 27 and number 7, so lots of 7s I'm hearing. 7s are numbers of long-term partnerships, contracts, relationships, commitments, including marriage, and also spirituality and connectedness. So wise energy, really feeling like you need to like discern what it is that you're hearing or learning. You might also kind of know what it is already. Perhaps knowing what makes you happy, knowing that you are needing to make a different decision because your focus needs to be on your happiness. You're realizing this, you're knowing this because you're feeling maybe out of balance, right? Like that body and soul energy is just not feeling, maybe feeling disconnected. Okay, week number 2 for Scorpio. Okay, optimism, yes. So these cards come out because the energy is available to you or because you are feeling this energy. So are you feeling wisdom and happiness, like you know this makes you happy, or are you knowing that you need to find your happiness and that you need to look at things optimistically? That you've been maybe looking at things in a negative way. You might also be finding like a spark of some kind of optimism at this time. Something or someone is making you kind of see things differently. Week number 3. Okay, change. So there's a change in the air. It could be that you are raising your vibration or choosing to change or shift your mindset. There's also this energy of rising above drama. Week number 4 for Scorpio. Okay, and I was holding the card deck upside down, so we'll take it. It says poised. So perhaps it's an energy of like not feeling ready yet, but needing to be prepared and poised, like ready to handle anything and kind of self-reliant or independent. Perhaps not feeling that way. Maybe it's a fake it till you make it type energy at this time. Turning it around is important. Okay, week number 5 is the tail end of April and a peak at May for Scorpio. Okay, manifestation. Beautiful. So manifestation energy, you might be wanting to look into the new moon energy and manifestation, using it to, bring things into being. You could also be listening to affirmations, meditation, solfeggio frequencies, Reiki, hypnosis. I don't know if I said affirmations already, but things that you can listen to or have on while you sleep especially may be helpful to help change your mindset if you have been thinking negatively. All right. Okay, things might be coming into being soon, or you might be just focused on how to make things happen. Okay, what is this for Scorpio? Let's do your tarot. Okay, the Sun. You might be dealing with the Leo. This could be, again, happiness. It's a yes card, going towards your happiness, or it could be a child. It could be something like being revealed, something coming to light. Yes, but something is a heavy burden, and it needs to be put down. So the 10 of Wands energy, 10s are endings in the tarot. Something is a heavy burden. But the good news is that you are deciding to put it down. Okay, and then you have a creative new spark, creative new idea or new beginning. It's an opportunity. something passionate, fiery. Wands are planning and action. Okay, the Hangman. So it might be that you're not ready yet, but just about. Looks like this Hangman energy was, could be Pisces energy, but it could be that there's a momentary pause or a state of limbo. And during this time, this person is becoming enlightened. So they're seeing things in a different way. And when they cut themselves down from this position, they know that there's something that they need to surrender, something that they need to change or let go of. And we do have the willing release to move forward. Because now they're seeing things more clearly or seeing things differently. Okay, the Four of Wands. Maybe something having to do with home, family, celebration, a party, a wedding. Okay, yes. Something that is causing some kind of challenging energy. There's maybe a battle, whether internal battle or battle or challenge or competition with others. Okay, Knight of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone coming in with the harsh truth. The Emperor taking the lead or taking control of a situation, wanting to control the situation. And the Emperor is a divine masculine energy. He rules the empire. Could be a father, a grandfather, a boss. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down, and things might be feeling fated or destined, and divine timing is at play, and perhaps it's almost time for things to change, right? So things are kind of in this holding pattern, and perhaps this Emperor is kind of changing the situation. All right, let's get your advice. Or perhaps this is you, and this manifestation energy knows like you need to figure out, see things from a different perspective, and then do what it is that you want, right? Then take action, speak the truth, to like take the lead and change the situation. Perhaps this has to do with buying a home, moving a home, something having to do with the home or roots or family, some kind of celebration or party, and or it could be making the decision to move forward in a commitment. It could be rising above some kind of drama, whether at work or at home. For Scorpio. Okay, clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. And power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Wow. All right, Scorpio, we're going to get you some other advice cards. Okay, fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. And so that's why this optimistic, it's important to look at things. Your thoughts are so important to manifestation, to bringing things into being. And it looks like you know this. Alright, so let's look for Scorpio. Okay, life energy. And you already have the sun right there at the beginning of the tarot. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Alright, looks good, Scorpio. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.